Have you ever found yourself watching some attractive girl on YouTube telling you how to be a man? I get it. She's got the perfect hair, perfect lighting, perfect thumbnails, maybe a little cleavage, and boom, you click. You think you're learning something. But deep down, you know it's all fake. It's all just a show, a trap. You're not being educated, you're being seduced. Not physically, but mentally. They're not helping you become stronger. They're feeding your weakness, your lust, your thirst, and your passivity. They don't have your best interest in mind. They just want your attention and views. And some of you don't even realize it. Let me break it down. We've entered a world where men are so lost, so disconnected from their purpose, that they turn to women for advice on how to be men. You do realize that's insanity, right? You got women who don't even know what it means to submit to a good man, trying to tell you how to lead, how to date, how to be masculine, how to level up, and they're being rewarded for it. With your views, your time, and your attention. That attention is your power, and you're giving it away like it means nothing. Most of you don't realize this because lust clouds your spiritual vision. Every time you indulge in weak temptations, your discernment dies a little. You stop hearing your gut instinct. You stop receiving divine guidance. You're not just numbing your body, you're muting your soul. That's why you feel lost. You've traded spiritual clarity for carnal comfort. But when you retain, when you fast from lust, your spirit sharpens. Your sixth sense activates. You start seeing through fake smiles, hearing the lies in sweet voices, and feeling the traps before you even walk into them. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt in control of your life? When was the last time you felt grounded? Like nothing could shake you. Because if you're listening to feminine energy trying to teach you masculinity, you're being spiritually castrated. You're soaking in advice that was never meant for your biology or your divine order. You're being softened by smooth voices and soft smiles while your inner warrior is starving. That's the real problem, and the scariest part. This system is rigged to keep you there. The algorithm doesn't care about your growth. It cares about your addiction. It pushes these soft-spoken distractions to the top because they make you stay longer, click more, and feel less. It's a slow, psychological castration. Your focus is being hijacked by fake nurturing, by digital comfort, while your primal hunger for conquest and clarity is dulled. You're not becoming more intelligent. You're becoming more domesticated. We've got a generation of men overdosing on dopamine and attention-starved validation, chasing tail and trickery, watching soft-spoken sirens instead of grinding in silence, sharpening their edge and building their empire. We're out here lusting, fapping, simping, and draining ourselves, our energy, our testosterone, our very masculine core. For what? A wink? A cold-hearted hello? A comment? A fake, "You got this, king," from a chick who wouldn't even look your way in real life. There's a primal rhythm inside every man. It's been buried under years of porn, overstimulation, bad food, and fake validation. That rhythm is the beat of the warrior's heart, the part of you that wakes up ready to conquer, to provide, to protect, and to lead. This might sound cringy, but it's true. If you don't reconnect with that beat, you live your whole life off-tempo, tired, confused, reactive, and soft. Retention helps bring it back. It's not just about willpower, it's about alignment. When your biology, your habits, and your mindset are aligned, you become unstoppable. Do you think semen retention is just about not busting a nut? No, it's about self-mastery. It's about telling the world, I don't need instant gratification to feel whole. It's about reclaiming your focus from the clutches of false feminine guidance and rewiring your brain to lead, to build, and to conquer. You want to know why you're still weak? insecure and anxious? Because you're handing over your masculine energy to women who act like men. You're confused because your internal compass is being magnetized by lies. You've been trained to submit, trained to listen when you should be speaking, acting, leading, and deciding. But here's the solution. You cut them off. You unplug, you unfollow, and you retain. You start respecting your time, your seed, and your mind. You stop watching chicks with microphones pretending to know your struggle. They don't know what it's like to grow up fatherless, addicted to porn and substances just to numb the pain. They don't know what it's like to be full of rage and hunger and no direction. At least from a man's position, they don't. They don't know what it's like to look in the mirror and hate what you see. Not because you're ugly, but because you know you're not fulfilling your potential. So what in the world do they know about that you so cluelessly don't? Are you dumb? And they're the smart ones. Because every second you delay, you lose ground. And guess what? While you're debating whether or not to change, there's a man out there already building what you only dream about. He's the one who's retaining. He's the one who's rising. He's already 10 steps ahead because he's done listening. He's acting. And if you don't step into that same mindset, you'll be watching him from behind for the rest of your life. Wishing, scrolling, and wasting. Enough of that. Let me give you some advice, and I hope you live by it. Start surrounding yourself with real masculine content, raw, direct, and unapologetic. Start lifting heavy, start fasting, start fighting your demons. Get your nutrition right. Get your testosterone levels up naturally. Wake up earlier and take cold showers at 5 a.m. if you have to. Set boundaries and retain your seed. Go 30 days, go 60, go 90. Watch how your clarity sharpens, your voice deepens, and your spine straightens. Keep retaining even if it's for a week, and get addicted to taking the necessary action. And above all, realize this: your power is not in what you consume. Your power is in what you withhold. Women teaching men how to be men is like a lion being trained by a sheep. It doesn't work, and it was never meant to. You think you need more advice? No, you need more action. You need more pain, more growth, more silence, and more presence. You need to stop listening and start building. Start becoming. So the next time you see one of those thumbnails, perfect smile, perfect skin, perfect everything, just scroll past. She's not talking to the man you're becoming. She's talking to the weak version of you that you're leaving behind. And you're unconsciously accepting that you're weak. You're not that man anymore. You're focused now. You're retaining now. You're not chasing women. You're becoming the man they'll chase. And when you step into that full masculine energy, the world bends. And the wolves, they start howling. Welcome back, King. If you made it until here, leave a crown emoji in the comments. I want to see how many of you reach the end and are truly willing to finish what you started. And remember, live with honor or die a coward. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and stay strong.